And it should be said that Vic Horing got assessed the taxes and then refused to pay them. Now, she was never assessed these taxes, but this is such a sort of weaselly back way, by saying, well, I was never, I didn't get the bill for it. But as I said, these cabins are remote. They rely on the honor system. And you would think, not everybody is going to be honorable, but you would think that somebody who is a former mayor of that area and who did go on public record as saying that this was important, that she believed that people needed to support their community in whatever way the community deemed was fair, the rules that applied to everyone else. You would think that that person would be held to a little bit of a higher standard to disclose these things, rather than to keep them secret for self-gain or whatever.
Well, I think that it is part. I mean, if you're going to live there, and she played ball for the Wasilla Warriors, as you may have heard.
Mm-hmm.
That happens in that district.
Yep.
I mean, obviously that's her home. That's important to her, but she's basically a tax cheat at this point, and she ran for VP. She should know people are looking at this.
Exactly.
And I want to just say this, that I know that people are speculating about that envelope, and you and I both have had people send us all sorts of stuff, tawdry things about her family, about her kids.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've gotten it, you've gotten it, because usually if they send it to one of us, they send it to both of us. But you know what? We never have run with that stuff because it's just crap. It's like everybody's got family stuff, everybody's got issues. If your kids are running around or whatever, that's on that. It could happen to any of us with any of our kids, and frankly, I was not the best kid, and I don't want that laying on my parents all the time. But this is different. And she makes over $100,000 per speaking gig right now, and she can't cough up, a couple of $100 to pay her taxes?
Right.
It's just remarkable.
Yeah, and I'm sure that, it certainly wouldn't have been a huge amount. We're not talking, tens of thousands of dollars in taxes. I mean, I won't speculate as to what it was, but it's not a huge amount. But it has not been paid year after year after year. It should also be indicated. But it would have been a very easy and simple thing to do. And it's pretty obvious. I mean, you can't just say, well, they assessed me at this, but it's really worth more, and I just didn't volunteer that. I mean, there's a difference between, zero and not zero.
Right. Even if you just have a little place, you know what it's worth.
Right.
And it may be priceless to you, but to the borough tax assessors, it's, they need a number. They do, and it is on you. If there are changes made to your property, it is on you to report that to them. And if they can just drive by and see it, well, that's one thing, but they can't there, so it's on you. And she's a tax cheat.
There you go.
I know. Apparently Todd wants to secede so bad he refused to pay his taxes. That's great. Well, thank you so much. Let me know when you've got that up on Huffington Post. And right now people can just go over to the mudflats.net. It's your top story. Your second story is not so bad either, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, now people have to go check to see what that means. Jeanne Devon, you once again have earned your 2009 Muckraker of the Year for the state of Alaska under Cook Inlet Keeper, and I'm guessing you're running for it again. I mean, why not? Who else is going to
Well, this one
trump
kind
you?
of fell right in my lap, so I give a big hat tip and a lot of credit to those behind the scenes, under the surface, who helped get this out there.
Well, I'm glad that now I can finally breathe easy at night. All right, thanks so much, Jeanne Devon.
Okay.
All right, take care.
Bye.
This is Shannyn Moore, the Shannyn Moore Show. It's 11:31. We got to run to a break. We're pushing that. We're taking your calls, 907-569-1080. I'm sorry, are you disappointed? Did you want it to be like, I don't know, Trig's birth certificate or something? Come on, giddy up. This is something that everybody gets because nobody likes paying these taxes. Nobody does, but you're supposed to. 907-569-1080.